You know, when it comes to planted tanks, I like things that are user-friendly and that are easy. And I hate unnecessary complication. Let's talk about Flourish and the whole Seachem fertilizer line, because I got a bone to pick with this stuff. Hello everyone, this is Bentley. Man, this is going to be a little different. Well, Fish Nerd Rant is about to happen. Master Aquatic Horticulturalist Rant. Flourish. Popular stuff. This stuff. Well, this is Trace. I got Flourish over here somewhere. Let's talk about this whole line and why I hate it. This is a terrible, terrible product line. You heard me. Terrible. This is horrible for us hobbyists. So regular Flourish isn't even a proper all-in-one. And I think one of the problems, myself included, I have done this. We will often talk to people who are asking us questions, or we'll talk in videos, and we'll suggest things like your all-in-one fertilizers. You know, Aquarium Co-op Easy Green, or maybe you're not in the United States, so you can't get Easy Green, or you can't get Nylock G Thrive. Okay, maybe try doing the Tropica Specialized, or the Tropica line. It's a little more intense and crazy, but not too bad. Or you know what you can get anywhere? Seachem Flourish. That's an all-in-one. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not even a significant source of nitrogen or potassium. And if you look at how Seachem is designed to be dosed, you need an advanced frickin' mathematics degree and a chemistry degree to get this. Correct. I'm trying my best not to swear. I want to. That's like a professionalism, right? I worked in radio for a while, but whew, this stuff gets me angry. And I know that in the past, I have said to people, oh yeah, try Seachem Flourish as an all-in-one. And, you know, my brain escapes me until I go and look at it. This, I'm going to put this up right now. This, on the screen, it will cover my face, you don't need to see it, is the suggested dosing chart for the Seachem line. This is unreal. Look at this thing. All right? Day 1, Flourish, Flourish Excel, Flourish Phosphorus, Flourish Nitrogen. Day 2, Flourish Trace, Flourish Excel, Flourish Iron, and Flourish Advance. Little asterisk there. Day 3, Potassium, Excel, Iron. Day 4, Trace, Excel, Phosphorus, Nitrogen, Advanced, asterisk. Day 5, Potassium, Excel, Iron, Flourish. Day 6, Excel, Iron, Advance, asterisk. Day 7, water change. And on day 7, you wait, you don't get to rest. You need to have prime. You should have equilibrium to remineralize your water. And just in case you needed either an alkaline or acid buffer to get your water exactly where it needs to be. What's that asterisk say? Use Flourish Advance daily for the first 10 days. And then every other day. I'm going to go over this. You need Flourish Trace. I have all these bottles. Flourish Advance. You need Potassium, Excel, Nitrogen, Iron. I'm missing phosphate. My local fish store that I bought all this at was out of phosphate. They didn't have any. And then you need Flourish. What the hell is it? One sec. Let me put all this down. Got it.
A few moments later.
So I thought I dropped my bottle of regular Flourish. So I went looking. It's my receipt. For one of my local fish stores, Sierra Fish and Pets. Seachem Flourish Excel, Seachem Flourish Potassium, Flourish Nitrogen, Trace Iron Advanced, and then some treats for my dogs. I know what I was looking for, and I forgot one. I forgot freaking Flourish. My receipt. My receipt. If I have to, if this doesn't come out in editing, Bentley, take a picture, put this thing up. I don't know. I'm gonna go. I know I got one of these somewhere. Cut this thing. Just cut it.
One eternity later.
It's a little old. It's what the old ones look like. I got this from a friend when he gave me like 20 gallons of Flourish Excel that I've basically never used. Flourish, there. We've got everything but the phosphate because my store was sold out. So look at this, right? Just look. I feel like Gordon Ramsay in Kitchen Nightmares, where he's just screaming, "Look at it!" And I was like, the nasty fridge is full of stuff. I mean, look, and this is missing a bottle. Missing a bottle. This is how you're supposed to dose this stupid product. This nonsense. And we're missing one. I probably couldn't even reliably fit it in my freaking hands. And that's not even the worst part. Let's get down to the real kick in the teeth of this stupid product line. I told you, I'm gonna get angry. That's kind of live and uncut. Well, except for me finding my receipt and then realizing I don't have freaking Flourish. Remember, we're dosing Flourish twice a week. Use 1 cupful, 5 milliliters, for each 250 liters, 60 gallons. Once or twice a week, but if you follow the proper regime, it's twice a week. So that means that this 500 milliliter bottle will treat 200 gallons for 4 to 6 months. That's kind of a wide range, and a weird number. So let us assume that you go exactly to the dosing schedule. Right? You're going to do this twice a week. 5 milliliters each dose, so 10 milliliters, which means you will have 50 total doses in this, which will do 60 gallons. So 120 gallons is what that effectively doses. So you do 50 times 120. Do you see what I'm talking about? That's to figure out just how much this one bottle is. Now, let's go down the line. Let's see here. What do we got? Advance. This is 3 times a week. Let's not forget. Flourish Advance is 3 times a week. Although on the bottle it says dose daily, or as required to maintain plant growth. It doesn't even have good dosing instructions. 1 capful, again, 5 milliliters, for every 80 liters, 20 US gallons. This bottle will treat 2,000 US gallons. At least this one's accurate. Maybe newer bottles are better. So, this one treats 20 gallons per 5 milliliters. Flourish treats 60. Yeah, this is great. This is great. Trace. Another important one, right? Twice a week. 1 capful, 5 milliliters again, for every 80 liters, 20 US gallons. Okay. 20 gallons again. We got 2 that combine. Got this other bottle of potassium in my hand. Let's look at this. 5 milliliters, 1 capful, for every 30 US gallons. 20, 30, 60. Iron. Maybe that's easy. 5 milliliters, again, 1 capful, for every 50 gallons. Nitrogen, very important. Wait a minute. Really? 2 sets of beginner. Use 2.5 milliliters, half a cap. That's useful. For every 40 US gallons. The beginner dose, this is the expert instructions now. The beginner dose raises nitrogen by the same degree that 1 milligram per liter nitrate would. This dose is sufficient to provide 4 grams of growth dry, or about 20 grams hydrated over 1 month period. And then it has this complex math formula to tell you how to get a perfect nitrogen. Hey, Excel! This is the one they want you to dose quite a lot. Sometimes they suggest daily on this bad boy. Let's see here. Directions. On initial use, or after a major water change, use 1 capful of 5 milliliters for every 40 liters. 10 US gallons. 10. And thereafter, use 1 capful for every 200 liter 50 US. There's that 50 number again. I don't even have phosphate. Let's just guess it's the same as the potassium, but it's probably not. Each of these dose differently. This is like hot dogs and hot dog buns. Well, you only get this many hot dog buns in a package, but you get this many hot dogs in a package. So you get this many liters of treated into this and that. They dose differently. You need a mathematics degree to do this right. You need a chemistry degree to do this stuff right. To calculate how you're doing all these things and buy it and buy. Let's talk about the cost, right? These small bottles cost me $10 a piece at my local fish store. Maybe they're cheaper somewhere else. Let's see. These bigger bottles were $15 a piece. So you save a little money if you basically double the size. You go from 250 milliliter bottles to 500 milliliter bottles. You save a little bit of money. Can you see where my frustration is compared to Aquarium Co-op? Easy Green. Nylon Thrive. Pick a true all-in-one fertilizer. Almost all of them are 1 pump per 10 gallons. This, $16 bottle of Easy Green treats 2,500 gallons. It's 1 milliliter per 10 gallons. It's a 250 milliliter bottle. It has everything in it. I don't need to buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 products, and that doesn't include equilibrium on your water change if you do all those extra products. Now, granted, yes, neither does this, but it's 8 bottles versus 1. And I guess if you wanted the extra liquid carbon, it would be 2 from Aquarium Co-op. You want extra iron? Now it's 3 tops. But there's plenty of iron in this. So you really only need liquid carbon if you're trying to deal with algae, or you're going to the insanity that the Flourish line wants you to go to. Let us assume that you want to be very scientific in your dosing. Very precise. Powdered fertilizer. EI dosing. Because that is basically what the Flourish line is trying to get you to do, is EI dosing in liquid form. This stuff, this particular one's from Greenleaf Aquariums, kind of known for being a little overpriced. Let's look this stuff up. It's going to drive me crazy. I'm going to drive myself crazy with this stuff. I hope you guys can appreciate what nonsensical things I'm willing to talk about. Yeah, I'm using my phone. I'm looking it up. Fertilizers. Fertilizer collections. Packages. See, if you were to buy their whole fertilizer kit, right? The full EI dosing kit, it costs you $35. And, let's see here. You get them by the pound. And most of these things, if you look at how to dose them with a dry, something like a 64th of a teaspoon, that's a tiny amount, doses 40 gallons at a time. Now you can mix your own solution, but that's basically what Flourish is asking you to do. Flourish is asking you to do some like complex mathematical algorithm to dose all of their stuff, because this one is by 20 for 5 milliliters. It's not, why can't it just be a milliliter per 10 gallons? A milliliter per 20 gallons on everything. Universally, make it simple. Seachem, why the heck do you make this so difficult for aquarists? This is the least user-friendly thing I have seen. I cannot fathom why you would want to use this product line when the other options are out there that are cheaper and more efficient. I can't. I know there's one of the members of the Green Aqua team like swears by it, and I've heard plenty of people who use the Flourish line, they swear by it. But think about that for a second. Let us say that you're buying all 8 products at 500 milliliters apiece. These are supposed to last you 6-ish months at most, and most of them don't even last you that long. A bunch of them you're going to have to replace in the interim at that time. You're going to buy 8 bottles at $15 a piece, okay? Versus 1 bottle of Easy Green for $16. And that bottle of Easy Green will treat enough gallonage to last you easily 3 months. So for a quarter of the price, you have 1 bottle, an easier dosing, and this is the same for like every true all-in-one. Dustin's Grow Juice, Dialogue G Thrive, name it. Name it. You know, at least like Brightwell, when they do theirs, they have Florin Multi, which is everything but nitrogen and potassium. And then all you do is you add your nitrogen and potassium, easy peasy. Or sorry, nitrogen and phosphate. Nitrogen and phosphate. It has potassium in it. So it's all your micros plus potassium. The only thing you have to dose on top of that is nitrogen and phosphate, and if you have a reasonable fish load in your tank, you have that already. You don't need anything else. If you have a lightly stocked tank, you go aquascaping route, not too many fish, really robust planting, extremely beautiful. Okay, now you need nitrogen and phosphate. 3 products. And their dosing gets to a point of where it's drops per 10 gallons daily. Drops! Not milliliters, not capfuls, drops. My head wants to explode thinking about this insane product line. Why would you buy all of this? Why would you do this to hobbyists? Because the worst part is that for the most part, people think that Flourish is an all-in-one. I've made that mistake in the past. Multiple times. Multiple times. I'm fully willing to admit it. I'm not faultless. But why? Why do we need 8 different products all at $15 a freaking bottle? And that supply is going to last us a variable amount because they all dose at different freaking rates. It's not like it's a simple, hey, all of this doses at the same rate so you can figure out, oh, my supply runs out at the same time. And they dose differently. Certain things dose 3 times a week, other things dose twice. What the absolute is a terrible product. Terrible. Buy anything else. Seachem, if for some reason you see this, do your customer base a favor. At least if you're going to keep your line complicated as all heck. Give people a pump head. Or something. Some way to make this easier. Because otherwise, like I said, you need a chemistry kit at home with pipettes and all this nonsense to dose this stuff. It is ridiculous. It is terrible. Don't buy it. Don't buy anything else. They're all easier. And if you really, really, really want to go to that length and that extreme, powdered fertilizer. Cheaper, lasts longer, just as complicated, except with all this stuff, it's twice a week. Or if you do proper EI dosing, it's every other day. Just like Seachem, you'll be dosing this 3 times a day, and that, or three times a week, and that 3 times a week. Not, well, this one is 5 milliliters per 20 gallons, and this is 5 milliliters per 60 gallons. This one here is 2.5 milliliters per 30 gallons. And this is Nah, man. No way. Terrible product. Don't use it. Save your money. Buy something else. There are a few things that I do like from Seachem, or at least I used to, until I found alternatives that are far better, and far easier to use, and far cheaper. If you've enjoyed this video, if you like videos like this, if you want me to eviscerate other things I don't like, maybe Seachem again, because I got another Seachem product I can't stand. Comment down below. If you love Flourish and its whole line, please, tell me why. Tell me why. Maybe it's because other products aren't available where you live, and that I would totally understand. If it's the only option you have, I get it. I do. But I hope you have other options. Because this is a waste of money. Don't waste your money. If you buy something more cost efficient for yourself, that's more plants you can buy. It's more fish. It's more hardscape. It's another tank in the long term. It's a better light. It's a better filter. Whatever it may be. It's something better than a consumable. Please, by all means, feed the almighty YouTube algorithm. Give it a like. Consider subscribing. Ring the notification bell. All the usual YouTube or Begathon things. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. And stay awesome. And don't buy freaking Flourish. That stuff is killing me, man.